Welcome to part 3 of Tunnel Dave. Let's go over to the bunker, see what's been going off. Ignore this little cave in, just jump over that. Right, this is my old army well. I found this well by accident when I was levelling my garden, because this site's an old World War II army site. So I then built a bunker after finding it, and this is the bunker. Now, part 1 was we cut the hole in the side of here to start the tunnel. The tunnel goes back towards my house we've just come from. Part 2 was making this boring machine here, and part 3, which you're going to see today, is tunnel progress. We've been digging a lot.
I like the idea, Dave, but yeah, it's going to end up, you're going to end up with a sore head, mate.
Right, let's get this back in this hole. It ain't stupid if it works, is it? I know I'm using a plastic spade. It's meant to be on a beach, but this is actually a really good way of getting all the loose stuff out after you've bored it. After using the plastic spade, I thought I'd just make one. So I did a bit of cutting here, and then, yeah, we made this. This is a prototype, but when they're finished, it might be a little souvenir for people to get if you're really interested. It'd be a cool thing to have on your wall. See that big chunk that came down there? If you could see that, that's what we're up against. Like that. At the bottom, it's just pure sand at the moment, right at the bottom layer. But what do you reckon, Ted? Do you like it?
I like the idea, Dave, but yeah, it's going to end up, you're going to end up with a sore head, mate.
This is Guy Martin. He's the only man I know that's jumped the outer fence at the Great Escape, and here's a clip of him doing it.
As normal, Dave
Yeah.
Billings spec. I know how Dave Billings.
Right, go and have a look inside. Go on. How are you going to get in there?
I'm gonna. These have got a bit of bow on them, Dave.
Now, Guy's got me thinking a little bit. Maybe he's right. Possibly am risking it a little bit with these tunnel sections. Okay, that's a tub full. So you pull it out. Right, I've got my section here. That's all dug out, pretty square. Oh, It's not very good one-handed, this isn't. Well, that's a good sign, it's gone straight in. That's it. Clipped in. I have to use the railway cart now every single time because it's too far to be crawling down here. That's the top end. Right, that's that. Get my cart back on the rails. It's absolutely chucking it down outside, it's horrible. And it's red hot in here. So I'm not sure how much air we've got down here, but I am doing all right. I know I was using a little car, but it takes a bit of time, you have to shove it off, so I am cheating a little bit here. I know what you're saying, you got that nice digger for a start, why don't you just dig the hole from the top with that? Where's the fun in that? And why aren't you getting rid of the soil the correct way? Well, just for you lot, here's the clip.
You fill these bags with the dirt from the tunnel. Then, wearing them inside your trousers, you wander out into the compound, where you pull these strings in your pockets. Out come the pins.
That blends in pretty good, doesn't it? So my little sinkhole. Now, the tunnel doesn't run this way. The tunnel runs over here, going that way, because there's the house. I'm waiting for that door there. But what's happened here is, this was a big void. When I originally excavated it, I excavated out to here. So that's just the loose soil that never compacted, and it all caved in, and we took all that out. Having a bit of think about what Guy said, and I think he could be right about it not being strong enough. It is taking away, but there is signs of deformation on these plates. So this is what I've come up with. This is a cut through section of the tunnel, and we've got these new sections here which are going to support it. I'm also toying with the air vent idea here where it blows it out where it says Tunnel Dave, but I am concerned if I put cold air down there in a galvanized steel tube, is that just going to drip condensation out? I don't know. What do you all think about that? That's the reinforcements in the new section. The railway track also fastened straight on. All galvanised metal, so we've got no rust problems, hopefully. They come around here. The top section here hooks on top of that, and these chop that outwards, and then there's bolts that select in the corners as well to stop anything else moving. That is going to be absolutely solid. That's 3mm plate going nowhere. This is a tight fit in here. Just wedge them in, that holds that up. Tap these in. And then that one there. And then just put your base section on. Which really pushes them walls out as tight as possible. And that's it. Right, I've got one more thing to show you. That's all the strengtheners in. I've also put gutters in between each of the sections across here, which stops any water coming through dripping. Anyway, come down here and I'll show you something. Now the other day the water level was lipping just up to here. So we're at bunker height here. So the top's up there. But now the water level's dropped that much, which doesn't normally happen, especially in January, because that's the pump there we were pumping out of. I can now go down to here. You get a good view of the bottom now. Anyway, we dropped this piece of metal here the other day, and I thought I want to get that back. I thought I'll get back in summer, but here it is. That's meant to be at the top, covering some pipes up, but I had it loose and we were carrying some buckets past and it fell down. So what do you reckon I'm going to use this for? Find out in the next video, out in 2 weeks.